this training is designed to fast-track your career success by helping you to build real, lasting confidence this year. And not the fake it till you make it kind, or the look at me, I'm awesome kind, but the kind that sticks even when the going gets tough. Whether you're aiming for a promotion, or trying to attract clients, or stepping onto stage, or you're leading a team that looks to you for answers, then this training is going to help you to woman up and really own it. Because deep down, you know that you're meant for more. And that more is not just some far-off pipe dream. It's a direction. And so we're going there together. Even if you've been holding back, even if you've been second-guessing yourself or feeling like you're stuck in the same loop, this is your chance to step up. The Unshakable Confidence Formula will walk you through 3 game-changing steps to help you finally feel ready. Ready for interviews, ready for presentations, or for being seen, or just for all of it. And if you're thinking, well, I've done other trainings before and they didn't work, or I've tried confidence boosts before and they didn't stick. But this isn't about hype. There's no infomercial nonsense here, and we're not trying to motivate you into action with some dorky slogans. This is about rebuilding from the inside out. It's about working with how real women like you think, feel, lead, and grow. Because you're not broken. You're not behind. You just haven't had the right tools yet. This training comes straight from the heart of the Brilliant Women Leaders program, the same framework that's helped women across industries step up, get promoted, find their voice, build stronger relationships, and finally feel proud of what they've achieved. Maybe you're still unsure. Maybe that voice in your head is saying, do I even need this? Is it worth my time? Is this really for me? If that's you, we all have that backseat driver in our lives telling us we're going the wrong way, right? But in reality, we ask those questions when we care. And I know that as a good woman, you care a lot. The truth is, it's easier to stay in what we know, even if what we know is quietly making us miserable. So then let me ask you, what's the cost of not trying something different? What's the cost of staying small, of staying silent, of staying safe, while a braver version of you is off on a beach holiday, living her best life? What if the real risk is doing nothing at all? Because if you're worried about the cost of going for it, you should see the price of staying exactly where you are. 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It's a bit of a tough yarn, but it's true. Even so, maybe that little voice is still nudging you. Maybe it's saying, yeah, but is this really for someone like me? Am I even the right fit? Do I deserve to have more? Am I really worth it? Well, here's the thing about those doubts. They're totally normal. In fact, you wouldn't be human if you didn't have them. But let me tell you something. If you've ever felt just a tiny spark, like a little flicker in your gut saying, there's more for me than this, or maybe just a quiet frustration with where you're at right now, then yes, this is for you. Because that little flicker you can feel, that's your inner woman whispering, I'm here and I'm ready. So grab a cuppa and ask yourself, does this sound familiar? Is this me? Do you put everything into your work, but you feel like no one even notices? Do you have bold, brilliant ideas, but something always holds you back from speaking up? Maybe it's that inner voice saying, you're not good enough, you don't deserve it. Do you tell yourself that you're ready, but then when that moment comes, you freeze, you feel small, your voice shakes, and you start eyeing the nearest exit? We've all been there, right? Perhaps you love the idea of an exciting career, one that really excites you, one that really lights you up, but instead, each day just feels like more of the same. You watch others getting promoted, you watch them taking up opportunities, being noticed, and you're like, why not me? What do they have that I don't? And the answer is probably just a bit more confidence. You know that you're capable of so much more, but you've got no idea of how to get there. If any of this is hitting home, then trust me, you are not alone. So many amazing, capable women like you feel like this. They feel invisible, or they feel stuck, or they feel like confidence is just something that other people were born with, right? Like it's in their DNA. And you look around and you think, well, it's easy for her. But here's a little secret for you. 4 out of 5 women say they wish they had more confidence. That's 80%. That's pretty much most of the women that you know. So if you've been thinking, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. Absolutely nothing. Most of us feel that way. And the fact that you're still here listening to this or reading it, well, that says a lot about your readiness. Now, I want you to imagine something different. So picture this. You walk into a meeting, you're calm, collected, and people in the room actually stop to listen when you speak. And not because you're shouting, but because your words have power. You walk out of an interview knowing that you nailed it, and not hoping, but knowing. You stand up to speak, and instead of shaking like a leaf, you feel steady. You feel certain and maybe even a little bit proud. You're able to share your story, whether on stage or in a meeting or online, and someone in the room gives you a nod because your words made them feel less alone. You land a role, a job that makes you feel alive again. You attract great clients, amazing clients who value your work, who really appreciate you. You're being recognized as an expert and respected and valued. Imagine waking up in the morning and not with dread or doubt, but with a grin and this deep, steady sense of, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I know where I'm going, and I am ready for it. Imagine your kids, imagine them watching you and knowing deep in their bones that they can do it too because they've seen you do it. Imagine being the role model that your younger self would have high-fived and the one your future self will be grateful you became. And here's the gold. That version of you, she's already in there. She's just waiting for you to pick up the phone and say, let's do this. You don't have to keep holding back. You don't have to wait for some day, because that right moment, that's now. Our women in the Brilliant Women Leaders program have already taken this lead, and they are proof that transformation isn't just possible, it is happening. Just read their testimonials online. So after listening to all of this, after reading it, let me ask you one last thing. Is it time to become the woman that you've always known you could be? Is now right for you? Well, if your heart's whispering yes, and even just a wee bit, I'd be happy to help you get there. Welcome to Fearful to Fabulous. In this training, you'll cover 1, how to build unshakable confidence through mindset transformation. We're going to sort the noise in your head, right? You know, the inner voice who loves to tell you that you're not good enough, that everyone has it together but you. Secondly, you're going to learn how to unlock that inner powerhouse through identity transformation. So we're going to rebuild your sense of self. And not based on who others think you should be, but on who you really are. So there's no more being a robot and fitting into a box that wasn't made for you. You'll finally learn to be the way that you've always meant to be. Thirdly, we're going to learn how to conquer the next level in your career through outcomes transformation. Because when you know your own mind, guess what? Your results change. You'll start living with more confidence and less drama. And not by forcing it or by faking it, but because you know who you are and where you're going, and you're not afraid to own it.